Dave Chappelle's latest Netflix comedy special, Sticks and Stones, dropped last night, and some people are not very happy about it. So within the first 20 minutes, he quickly addresses controversies surrounding Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Kevin Hart. He tackles what he calls cancel culture, or as he describes it, celebrity hunting season. In specific regards to the Michael Jackson thing, he told people not to watch the HBO documentary on MJ. He says that he doesn't believe the accusers. Went on to imply that Macaulay Culkin was better looking, so why not him? Then went on to say that most people in the audience were probably molested themselves. People in the audience laughed. I mean, thoughts, feelings, reactions, I feel like pedophilia jokes were something that people made a lot in the past. I haven't seen them in that many comedy specials recently. Should Netflix have flagged that?
I mean, I think it's the obvious and more safe bet, especially in this day and age where we as a society and a culture are learning to be more sensitive and more aware, even of issues that may not directly affect us. I do have friends. I have one, I call him like an industry colleague, especially, who's a comedian who really advocates for comedians protecting their right to comedy, like to allowing people a safe space to laugh at the things that are uncomfortable or that you otherwise wouldn't be able to laugh at. Because I'm not a comedian, I would never say that I am the one who deserves to figure out where that line should be drawn.
What
you know what I mean?
Should and shouldn't joke about.
Right, which makes it difficult. Do I think he has a right to his comedy? Yes. Do I think that was a bit intense and a little cringy for me personally?
Yeah.
Yes. But I wouldn't go so far as to say that he's not allowed to do that.
Right.
When I read the quotes, I was actually kind of shocked by like how far into it he went.
Yeah.
I do think maybe it wasn't a good look to talk about the abusers, the accusers, the people that had said, that have, alleged that Michael sexually abused them when they were kids. I don't know if that was appropriate to actually bring them into your comedy bit, because I think that's kind of belittling and demeaning their experience that they shared. I don't know, because I was someone who watched the Chappelle show all the time. I still watch the reruns all the time. But we're in a different climate now, and as a comedian, it's obviously probably very challenging to navigate that. I mean, look at when he did the R. Kelly skit back on the Chappelle show, and everyone was laughing when, we were joking about, I'm gonna piss on you, drip, drip, drip. And like he even said he was asked to be in the Lifetime docu-series about R. Kelly, even though he's never met R. Kelly, just because he did that skit. And so it's weird, like, how the comedy sometimes can, like, permeate the story. I don't know. I was really conflicted on this one.
I'm also torn on this because, not that I think that it's particularly funny to joke about that stuff. He's within his rights to joke. I do feel like, in a more businessy sense, I do feel like this is sort of the, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this about freaking Dave Chappelle, but the Netflix model of just like getting it and throwing it on.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I'm seeing a lot of super tight hours. Like they don't feel like super honed hours like they maybe felt like on HBO however many decades ago. Now it just sort of feels like I got a pretty good 45 minutes. I'm gonna throw that out there. That aside, yeah, I don't know. But when in Dave's last specials, when he was joking about trans people, that is a moment that I was like, I don't find this that funny. Other moments in the special I thought were really funny.
Yeah.
I do think he's kind of right about celebrity cancel culture in some regards. In some aspects, people get canceled for almost nothing. Some people really got it coming.